it's Julia.
And Bobby.
And we're back with another video. Today we're talking about the Newfoundland dog.
So we've got a couple of helpers today. This one's Rhea. And then we have...
Rhea, you're in the way.
Lazy buns. We have Brizo. And Baloo.
Baloo.
And then, I don't know if he's in the screen or not, but we've
There's
got
our old guy. You can
our
see
big
his back
old
hip.
guy, Cash, laying back there.
Baloo just sat on his head.
Yeah. So, as you might be able to tell already, Newfies are kind of silly.
Yeah.
Guys.
So, the main thing about the Newfoundland dogs that people always hear is that they're really good, like, babysitters, and that they're really good with kids. We don't have kids, but kids come into our store all the time, and, yeah, we can definitely attest to that. There's a kid in the store yesterday, and I had Baloo and Rhea with me, and they were so in heaven, and they were so good with him.
Yeah, they adore children, they adore animals, like, they're notorious for trying to make friends and taking care of rabbits and all sorts of things.
They're overly friendly and loving and surprisingly goofy for their size.
Yeah, they're playful, that's for sure.
Very playful.
They actually kind of don't stop.
Yeah.
They're not like a race around like lunatics type of playful. They're more of like a just...
They try
sit
sometimes.
there. Yeah.
They try and run around, but all of their friends are way faster than them, so they usually try to just head them off and then wrestling.
Usually they just like they're not typically going to destroy your stuff. They're more just going to lay there and mouth at each other all day.
I also hear a lot about people talking about how they're like so intelligent and stuff, and like at first I thought that they were not that intelligent and kind of dumb, and Brizo's not that intelligent, and
Neither
Cash
is Cash.
isn't that intelligent. But there are some things that really surprises me. Like I've never taught Baloo to like fetch or drop things. I've never taught Rhea how to do that either. But yesterday at the store, I was throwing balls to them. What are you doing? I was throwing balls for them, and they were just coming back to me and just dropping them in my hand, and it's pretty amazing. They just kind of learn things because they want to please.
Yeah, it's often what gets mistaken for intelligence is just like a desire to learn and a desire to please.
So another very, very big point about the Newfoundlands is they love water. They are meant for, like, they're bred for water rescue. They do require training because, as from my own experience and from talking to other people who have Newfies, yeah, they, if you go swimming with them and you haven't trained them, they will basically try and drown you because they want to play and cuddle in the middle of the water.
Brizo tried to get belly rubs in the middle of the pond.
Which included going on top of me, and I kept scratches on my back because she was trying to, like, cuddle with me in the water. It was a little bit scary, so just know that. You gotta train them not to try and drown you when you're swimming with them. Because they're too friendly.
And if you hate the smell of wet dog, they're probably not the breed for you.
Yeah. No.
The biggest knocks on the Newfie tend to be drooling, the smell of wet dog, and the hair.
Yeah. They do blow coats during season changes, so yeah, there's going to be shedding.
It's just kind of the reality of having a big fluffy dog.
Yeah.
But the personality definitely makes up for it.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to keep them out of water, so you just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to go over the different colors. So as you can see, they do come in a lot of different colors.
They're often mistaken for just being a black dog.
Because they're the most common.
To the point where even certain kennel clubs only recognize certain colorings, which is kind of ridiculous. It would be like saying that redheads aren't really human or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Literally.
Because the coat colors are literally just recessive and dominant genes.
Yeah.
So it's the exact same as hair color in humans.
Yeah. So we're going to go show you a couple examples. So these ones are black Newfies, brown like Rhea.
This one.
These are a couple of grays. when they're younger, they do look a lot more gray, whereas Baloo has turned almost black, but he is a gray. Another weird thing about the grays is sometimes they don't have any hair on their ears, like little Baloo. So as you can see, kind of weird ears, but he's still cute.
They also sometimes get a bit wiry.
Yeah,
Coat.
like their hair is a little more like tougher. Some genetics that are accompanied with gray is they can have skin problems too. So just kind of be careful of what breeder you get them from.
They can also have blue eyes.
Yes.
Little Baloo lost his. Now they're.
He had them when he was a baby, but they changed color.
No more blue eyes.
This is a beige, so the recessive dilute trait. So like the blacks and grays are related, and then the browns and beiges are related. And then there's the Landseer colors and the little Irish spot like Baloo has.
Yeah, so this is another uncommonly known thing. There's actually 3 different marking styles from a genetic standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
There's solid, Irish spot, and Landseer.
Yeah.
Basically, once again, it's a recessive dominant thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 2 dominants, then you get the
it's actually a piebald gene. So it's like it's a normal gene and a piebald gene. So if you have both normals, then you get a solid. If you get both piebalds, then you get a Landseer. If you have one of each, then you get an Irish spot.
Yeah.
But the level of marbling in the Landseers does vary a lot. So we put this table up here to kind of show you. Brizo is probably around like here, like a number 5, but it can range from almost all white to almost all black.
Yeah. And as far as size goes, they are a big dog.
Very big.
They're a very, very big dog. See if I can get Cash up to show.
Cash!
Cash! Come here. Come on, big fella.
Cash, come here. Come here, Cash.
So for comparison, I'm about 5'9", 5'10", and Cash's back is just under my hip.
Yeah, so they're very big. They're very tall. They can. Some people are breeding smaller Newfies, which we don't really agree with.
Yeah.
But they can be like from 90 pounds to over 200 pounds. So
the theory behind shrinking the breed is that it will get rid of the weight-related hip problems. The problem with that is when you try and change a breed, you kind of create health problems that you then have to breed out of them later.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as just making them lighter makes them healthier.
Yeah.
So what we promote is lots of muscle, thick bones, just good health, so they can be big and strong and protect their joints.
Yeah, get them swimming young, because it's really good for building up the muscle and it's low impact, and and they love it. Right, Rhea? Rhea's quite the swimmer, and she's always been quite the swimmer.
Yeah. Her biggest problem is that she will dive into the pond on top of other dogs.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea of how fast they grow, Ray and Brizo are only 10 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're probably 100-ish pounds right now.
Mm-hmm.
Baloo over there is about 6 months, so he's just a little baby.
Yeah.
Even though he barely fits on my lap.
Yeah.
So expect them to be usually like 120 to 160 pounds, but you can definitely get above that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing to really keep in mind is with any giant breed, if you neuter them young, that actually causes their joints to elongate, so they'll be taller and longer, and their joints won't be as stable. So that will increase their rate of like
hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, and
arthritis, things like that. And it will also cause them to be a bigger dog. So a dog that might be 160 pounds will end up like 180 on weaker joints. So we'll talk about more in a different video, but it's important, especially with the giant breeds.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to mention.
As far as training, they're pretty good. They can be a little stubborn, like any Mastiff breed.
Anybody who owns a Newfie knows there's definitely a stubborn gene in there.
But they do they're very loving. They want you to tell them
Yeah.
that they're good. So they will listen most of the time. Some of them are a little simple, so you can teach them the basic tricks and they'll do those. But like Cash, anything beyond like sit, lay down, he gets confused.
He usually just rolls on his back and is like, belly rubs? Okay, sure.
They're great with other animals.
Yeah,
Like,
very, very, very playful and loving.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about bringing them in around kids, cats, anything like that. They will love them. It's no risk there.
Some of them do have a high prey drive, so they might like want to go hunting for like birds or snakes or stuff like that. But our guys haven't really shown that.
Yeah, we actually have squirrels and rabbits that come right up to our fence because all 7 of our dogs are not intimidating at all.
Yeah, they like little animals.
So that's the Newfie. Just a big goofball.
Yeah.
Big friendly goofball.
Goofy Noofy.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for watching our video.
Bye.